Now we are going to learn science, 7th science, chapter number 2, plant structure and function. What helps us to easily identify the plant around us. आपल्या सभोवताली अनेक प्रकारच्या वनस्पती आहेत. त्या सर्व वनस्पती आपण ओळखू शकतो कारण त्या वनस्पतींच्या वेगवेगळ्या भागांमध्ये which are these various parts of the plants having the various parts. Due to these parts the plant body we have to identify because in the environment so many plants are living there. Out of that these plants having the root, stem, leaves, flower have different characteristics. That's why we have to classify them, we have to understand the different characteristics of the different animals as well as the plants. Let us understand plant organ in the greater details about the plants. That's why we have to take one activity. In that activity, you have to take some gram seeds as well as the red gram, mud beans, etc. Then these beans you have to put in the beaker and with water. After some time, you collect them and soak it in the cloths 2 to 3 days. After that, we have observed the seeds rooting, the structure are like that. The structure, these are the originated. There are the two upper side and the lower side. These sprouting are observed on the specific seeds. Those seeds are we have to put in the, as well as we have to soak up in the specific stage. The structure of is that these seeds are growing toward the sun, means upward directions, and this structure is known as the tuber. These are growing toward the sun and it is converted into the after some period to the stem. And again it is a divide and it divides. It goes branches, leaves, flower and fruit. And the opposite side of this, the radicals are growing toward the soil portion. Due to this portion is growing to the soil portion, that's why these develop into the roots, and its characteristics of the roots is the anchoring the plant's body as well as absorbing, as well as they having the nutrients, water and all kinds of the essential factor. These are needed for the growing of the plant's body, as well as these part upper layer, upper side part is growing up to the upper region. They having the leaves, and due to the leaves they having the chlorophyll pigments. Due to they produce the food particles due to the process of the photosynthesis. There are the two types of the roots. One is the taproot. Now observe this is a plant body. They having the structure of the root, stem, leaves and the upper side of the some flowers. These characters are having this particular body, that's why these are known as the plant. Like that, so specific plants are these. Now we are going to take the next topic. There are the two types of the roots in a plant body. One is a taproot and another is the adventitious roots. Taproots, both of the roots main function is to anchor in the plant body as well as through the root absorbing the water particle, mineral particle from the soil and transport toward the whole body for the survival, for the growing purpose, for the development, as well as some nutrients also absorbed by the root. Those nutrients are present in the soils. Main function of the roots is anchoring as well as supporting of the plant body and absorbing of the roots. This example is the taproot of the plant body. Another is the adventitious roots, and these are the fibrous roots. These are example. We have to take the example of you have to take the small jar. In that jar, we have taken the water particle and these plant body insert them. Onion is inserting these fibrous roots are absorbing these nutrients, those present in the water particle, and transport toward the green portion, the leaves. This difference between the taproot and the fibrous roots, taproot is the straight goes toward the plant body. They having the secondary root, they having the root hairs, they having the root taps and root taps. The root having the secondary obligatory roots due to the taproot supporting the plant body, anchoring the plant body. In that also fibrous roots. The structure of the fibrous roots is different than the taproot. These fibers are many but short in structure. They anchor in the soil portion because these plant bodies are, as compared to the taproot, is small. Therefore, the systematic constructions of these roots are small to anchoring these plants. Now, we have to take another examples of the taproots are the dicotyledonous plants. In that dicotyledonous plants having the taproots, and those plants are the monocotyledons, they having the taproots. Now we are going to discuss about the dicotyledon plants. Di means two, cotyledons means parts. ज्या बियांचे दोन समान भाग होतात, ज्या बियांचे दोन दल पडतात, त्या बियांना डायकॅटिलॉन्स असे म्हणतात. म्हणजेच आपण त्याला द्विदलीय वनस्पती असे म्हणतो. आणि सर्व प्रकारच्या द्विदल वनस्पतींमध्ये त्यांच्या मुळाची रचना ही त्या प्रकारची असते. तर फायब्रस रूट मध्ये मोनोकॅटिलॉन्स, मोनो मीन्स वन, कॅटिलॉन्स मीन्स भाग किंवा त्यांचे दोन दल, जे एकाच दलामार्फत किंवा ज्याचे दोन भाग होत नाही किंवा त्याचे दोन दल पडत नाही. उदाहरणार्थ ज्वारी, गहू, बाजरी, नाचणी इत्यादी प्रकारच्या वनस्पतींच्या मुळांची रचना ही फायब्रस प्रकारची असते. आणि या प्रकारच्या वनस्पती जास्त उंच या प्रकारच्या आढळत नाही. त्यामुळे त्यांची रचना ही फायबरस रूट्स मध्ये असतात. त्यानंतर we are going to discuss about the another topics, and these are the adventitious roots. Adventitious roots means some roots are underground whereas some grow from the stem just above the soil. Later are called the adventitious roots. Function of these adventitious roots is absorption of water and minerals and anchoring of the and supporting. Roots performing the some other functions also. Means in the plant body there are the different types of the plants in the environment, and they showing the different organelles also, and due to these organelles we have to identify them like that. The another root is adventitious roots like that when these plant body are growing on the environment. Third, adventitious roots are observed, and these roots are the modified. Some roots are underground whereas some grow from the stem just above soil. Later are called the adventitious roots. Roots show the modification to perform these additional functions such as modified roots, aerial roots, six roots, runner, breathing roots in the nematopores. That's why another activity we have to take here. Take the one jar and in that jar we have to put any small plant body showing the leaves, stem as well as the root part. And you have to take in this jar, you have to take the near about 3/4% of the water in the jar and put it 2 to 3 days. Then what will happen there? We have to observe after 3 to 4 days the water particles is decreasing below. That's why you have to take the another jar. In that jar you have to put again this plant body and cover the 3/4 portion of the water, and you have to add the 5 to 10 ml of the oil in that jar for the marking of the water level. After that marking of the water level, these spots is put in the shiny as well as the sun rays. After 2 to 3 days, observing this jar, we have observed that the water particle is decreasing toward the lower side. Means that for the growing development, the plant needs the water particle as well as the nutrients, minerals, and due to this absorbed by the root